For 3 years, Amara had lived in silence. At 15, she became deaf after a serious illness. Her family was devastated. Her mother cried every night. Her father took her to countless hospitals, and her younger brother learned sign language just to communicate with her. And Daniel, her boyfriend, promised he would never leave. "I'll always be here," he signed. Amara believed him, but after the first year, everything changed. Her family became distant. Daniel stopped visiting as often. Whenever Amara asked what was wrong, they smiled and told her everything was fine. Yet whenever she entered a room, conversations suddenly stopped. She couldn't hear them, so she never knew what they were saying. Then, 3 years later, Amara woke up one morning. Drip! She sat up. The bathroom tap. She could hear the ceiling fan. Birds outside. Cars on the road. Her own breathing. Amara covered her mouth as tears filled her eyes. She could hear again. She wanted to run downstairs and tell everyone, but instead, she decided to listen. Quietly, she walked downstairs and stopped behind the kitchen doorway. Her mother was talking to her aunt. "I don't know how much longer I can do this," her mother said. Her aunt sighed. "She's your daughter." "I know," her mother replied, "but I'm exhausted. Everything in this house revolves around her." Amara's heart sank. Then her aunt asked, "What about Daniel?" Her mother became quiet. "Daniel doesn't love her anymore." Amara froze. "He only stays because he feels sorry for her." Tears rolled down her face. The boy who promised never to leave her didn't love her anymore. That afternoon, Daniel came over. Amara stayed upstairs and listened. Her brother asked him, "If you don't love her, why don't you leave?" Daniel sighed. "Because everyone will think I'm a terrible person. So you're only staying because you're afraid of what people will say." Daniel said nothing. Her brother laughed. "She can't hear us anyway." Daniel laughed too. Amara stood completely still. They had no idea. For 3 years, they had spoken freely around her because they believed she couldn't hear. Now she could hear everything. That night, Amara opened a notebook. At the top, she wrote, "Everything I heard today. Then, my mother thinks I'm a burden. Daniel doesn't love me." Finally, she wrote, "They don't know I can hear." She decided to pretend she was still deaf. She would listen, watch, and she would discover the truth. The next day, Amara walked into the kitchen. Her mother smiled. "Good morning." Amara smiled back. Then she noticed her father behind her mother, looking nervous. He whispered something. Her mother suddenly turned pale. Then her father said clearly,